Okie dokie, so it is time for me to go over my April favorites with you guys, and I'm just going to start off with skincare. The first thing I have here is my Pangea Organics Balancing Oil with Himalayan Geranium and Pomegranate, and this is for all skin types, and I've just been loving Pangea Organics in general. I've really been loving their lip balm and their cleanser, but I just decided to include this one in my favorites because this product has been such a lifesaver for me this month. I've been traveling a lot, flying a lot. I've been really stressed out this past month, and it has definitely shown in my skin, and I think all of the recycled plain air just like sucked the moisture out of my skin, and then on top of that, stress. So I was dealing with like breakouts and dry skin, and my skin was just all over the place. So now my skin is starting to settle down a little bit, and it's because of this balancing oil. And I have very oily skin, but like I said, it was dry. So this doesn't make your skin look oily or anything like that. It absorbs very quickly, and it just leaves your skin feeling nice and soft and hydrated. And I use a couple drops of this at night, and it's amazing. I love it, and my skin breaks out very easily, so I kind of have to be wary of the products that I use on my skin, and this has not caused me any problems. So I love this. So now moving on into makeup. I could not do my April favorites without including this. This is the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua Foundation, and I love this. I just did a review on it, so I will link my review down below, but this is the best foundation I have ever used. It is like putting on a second layer of perfect skin, and a lot of people have been tweeting me telling me that they've gone out and either bought the foundation or they've gone out and tried a sample of it, and they totally agree. So if you haven't tried this foundation yet, I highly recommend going to a Chanel counter and asking for some samples so you can try it out, because it is expensive, so you don't really want to buy it before you try it. So yeah, it is just amazing and I love it. And then I have a blush from Jouer, and I'm actually wearing it today, but I'm not quite sure how it shows up on camera, because sometimes I've noticed that I'm wearing like a ton of blush on my face to try and make it show up on camera, and it still does not show up. So today I just kind of did whatever and hoped for the best. So hopefully it's showing up a little bit on camera. But I love Jouer makeup, and especially their blushes and their lip glosses. And this is my favorite blush of all time. This is my favorite blush that I've ever used, and I just love it. I really love it because it complements my skin tone very well. Oh, and the name of this blush is Blossom. It's like a peachy pink color. It's a little bit more on the peachy side, but it's not as peachy as the Jouer Bloom blush or like NARS Gina. It definitely has more pink in it, and it just really complements my skin tone perfectly. And there isn't any shimmer in it, which I like, so it looks a little bit more natural on my skin, since I do have oily skin, so throughout the day the oils on my face just kind of create a natural glow for me. But this is an amazing blush, and I really like Jouer blushes because you don't have to think about them when you apply them. You can just put your brush in the blush and sweep it across your face, and you don't have to worry about how much is on your brush because they're really easy to blend out, or you can add more if you need more. With NARS blushes, I love NARS blushes, but they're very, very pigmented, so you kind of just have to like lightly tap your brush in, and then you have to really be careful about application. But these blushes, you don't have to think about them. You can just throw them on and they look amazing. So if you're looking for a new blush, especially one for spring and summer, I highly, highly recommend this color. It is gorgeous. And then I've also been loving my Sue Devitt Eye Intensifier pencil in Kalahari. This is like a smoky gray color, and I got this in my Birchbox, and I love lining my upper lash line with this pencil and just kind of smudging it out. This is also great for using it like all over your lid to create like a my throat is really dry and I totally cannot talk right now. I need to find some water. But anyways, this is great for creating a smoky eye if you're like in a hurry, and it's really awesome for doing like a day to night look. So if you work and you're going out right after work, this is a great product to have in your purse. And it also has a smudger at the end, which is really nice. And then I'm going to find some water because I'm thirsty. So let's see if I have a water bottle in here. much better. Now I can speak. For nail polish, I have 3 favorites this month, and 2 of them are kind of ridiculous because they look exactly the same. But anyways, my first favorite is Barry M's Turquoise, which I got from Fleur like a year ago when we did a swap, and I love, love, love this color for summer. It's just so pretty, and I've been wearing it on my toes like the entire month, and this is the first time that I've ever worn a color like this on my toes. Usually, I have like a pink, a red, or like some kind of neutral natural color on my toes, or I don't have anything on my toes. I've never worn anything aside from those colors on my toes, but I've really been loving this color, and I love looking down and seeing this bright blue because blue is my favorite color. If you can't tell, like everything in my room is basically a different shade of blue, so I'm definitely a girl that loves blue. And speaking of blue, I have some more blue nail polish to show you guys. This one actually has some purple nail polish on the bottom. I don't know how that got there, but I think it's Barry M's Pale Purple nail polish that somehow got on the bottom of this one. But these are the 2 nail polishes that are basically identical, but I still got them both and I still love them both. I am wearing this one on my nails right now. This is Hard Candy's Sky nail polish, and then this one is Essie's Borrowed in Blue. Now, on camera, they probably look exactly the same or pretty close to exactly the same, but in person, well, in person, they kind of look the same too, but there is a slight difference. The Hard Candy Sky is a little bit more on the green side, so it's more of a blue-green color, and this Essie one is definitely a true light blue color. And then also the Hard Candy nail polish has some blue shimmer in it, but it's really not noticeable. I don't even think it'll show up on camera, but in person you definitely notice it if you look closely. So there's a slight shimmer in this one, but I've been loving both of these colors, and I basically wore this one for the entire first half of the month, and then this one for the last half of the month, and then I went back to Hard Candy just because I wanted to see something a little bit different on my nails. But I love, love, love light blue nail polish at the moment, so these are amazing, and if you can get your hands on these, I highly recommend them. I'm not sure if the Essie one is still out because I'm not sure if this was limited edition or not. It came out with like the wedding collection, and I haven't seen it at Ulta, but this one you can just get at Walmart or wherever they sell Hard Candy products, and it costs like $4 or $5. So if you can't find the Essie one, just go for the Hard Candy one because it's also half the price of Essie. Okay, so I guess that is it for all of my... Oh, actually, I have one more thing to show you guys as a favorite. Now, I know I've been talking about these like all month, but I have to include these in my favorites, and if I can pull them out here, it's kind of hard with this scarf and the way that my hair is today, but I have been loving my hair feathers, and I got these at Birchbox when I was at their office in New York, and I have just been loving these hair feathers. So if you want to check them out online, I will put the link down below to Birchbox. I'm not sure if they still have them up because I know that they were selling out, but if I can find the link to the feathers on their site, then I will put it down below in the information bar for you guys. But I got the Rainbow Bright feathers, and the reason why I got them on like a lower layer of hair right behind my ear is so that I can cover them up. So if I'm ever somewhere where feathers aren't really appropriate, I can just cover them up and no one will know that they're there, but then I can also get my feathers out and show them off to the world. I know they probably don't show up that well on camera. It's a little bit hard, but I love these, and these are amazing because they last in your hair for up to 4 months. You can straighten them, curl them. You don't have to do anything special with your hair. You just wash and style as you normally would, and they stay in. And they're really easy to take out. They don't damage your hair, and they're amazing, and I love them. And feathers are really in this season. I know everybody is crazy about hair feathers right now, so definitely check them out if you are curious about them. And then for random favorites this month, I have a book to show you guys, and this book actually took me like a month to read, which is pretty sad and pretty ridiculous because it's not a lengthy book by any means, but I was just so busy this month. I didn't have like an extended period of time to sit down and read. So whenever I would have like 5 or 10 minutes, I would just read this book, and I just kept it in my purse like the entire month. And another reason why it took me so long is because I would kind of fall asleep reading this book, which isn't because the book was boring, it's just because reading makes me tired, so I just would fall asleep in the middle of reading it. But anyways, the book is Just Don't Fall by Josh Sundquist, and this is an awesome book, and he is such an awesome guy. I'm sure a lot of you guys watch his videos already, but if you don't, I will link his channel down below, and you guys should definitely go and subscribe to him. He is so funny, and I discovered him through Fleur, who discovered him through Gemma or Gem's Maquillage, so it's kind of like this domino effect, and he is so funny, and he has such an amazing and inspirational story, and I loved reading this book. I have never found myself laughing while reading a book, but I laughed several times while I was reading this book, like out loud, in public, and people probably thought I was a psycho. But I really, really love this book, and if you haven't read it already, I highly recommend it. And the paperback version only costs $10, so amazing book, amazing guy, and yeah. And then last but not least, my human favorite this month is Wendy, or BentleyBlonde, and she makes beauty videos here on YouTube as well. And I'm sure a lot of you already watch her because she is hilarious. I love her. She's just so comfortable in front of the camera, and I'm always laughing when I watch her videos, which is really nice because usually I don't find myself laughing when I'm watching beauty videos, and I have this weird twitch going on in my forehead right now. Anyways, I know that Fleur really likes her as well, and we were talking about her. I think when I was visiting Fleur in January, I think that's when we were talking about her, but I've been watching Wendy for a while now, and I love her videos, and she's just so much fun to watch. It's really like she's talking to a bunch of her friends, and I don't know, she's just so enjoyable, and I just love her. She has the best sense of humor, and if you guys are not subscribed to her already, I will link her channel down below, and you guys have to go and subscribe to her. And she just got a Twitter account too, which I'm really happy about because now I can talk to her through Twitter, so go follow her on Twitter as well. I'm sure you guys will love her. So yeah, that is it for my April favorites this month, and I hope you all are having a fantastic day, and I will see you all later. Bye!